Hello everybody and welcome to a new English Bite from Lexicom. Well, English, it's easier. This time, it's our lockdown version. The world is going through something that nobody had foreseen and nobody was prepared for. So we want to help you with some vocabulary and some ideas so that you make the most of this time. First, 5 terms that have been in the news very much these days. First, social distancing. Social distancing means keeping a distance of 6 feet around you, that's around 1 meter 80 between you and another person. This reduces the possibility of contagion. The second term is flattening the curve. It comes from flat, like a flat screen. To flatten the curve means that if we all take care of ourselves and stay at home, the curve of us visiting emergency centers is going to be reduced, is going to be more like this than like this, and so our healthcare system will not collapse. That is to flatten the curve. Lockdown, it's an emergency measurement that closest can be a city, can be a system, can be a bank, can be an institution, but it's an emergency closing procedure, right? Many cities and many countries right now are now in lockdown. Nobody can enter, nobody can leave. Shelter in place. Shelter in place, it's a measurement that asks you, the citizen, we, the citizens, to stay at home and seek for shelter, which is refuge, at home. Stay where you are. That is shelter in place. And finally, curfew. Curfew is the time at which you have to be home. Let's say, for example, that tonight the curfew is at 8 o'clock, according to the mayor's office. That means that in the city, everybody at 8 o'clock must be at home. When you're a teenager, you say, oh, my curfew is at 10 p.m., meaning that by 10 p.m., your parents expect you at home. That is curfew. And now we're going to see 10 phrasal verbs for you to practice during this lockdown time. The first one is to stay in. You don't need to say to stay in where. You say, what are you doing during this time? Well, you have to stay in. That's the end of the sentence. That means to stay at home. To stay in is not to go out. Another thing that you can do during this time is to do the washing up, right? That can be the dishes or it can be the laundry. You do the wash up. It's a perfect time if you're going to be at home for you to take care of yourself, so you need to work out. To work out is to do exercise. What were you doing last night after we finished the meeting? Oh, I was working out for an hour and then I took a shower. You can take up English, or you can take up origami, or you can take up yoga. Take up means to start a new activity. It is a perfect time to give up on junk food. When you're in the office, it's very easy to go pick up some candy or some soda and then drink it and eat it there, and then you get fat, right? You can give up candy now. It means to quit, to stop indefinitely. Another thing that you can do since you're at home is that you can chill out. That means to relax. You stay at home and do whatever you want in your house in the most comfortable clothes that you can. You chill out. People at home is going to get lonely. People in lockdown is going to get lonely. So it's good to reach out to friends, to reach out to your family. To reach out is to make contact with somebody. Okay, give them a call, drop them an email, whatever you want. It's also a good moment because when you are at the office, you're too busy, but it's also a great moment to tidy up. To tidy up is to clean, to organize, to put everything in order. You can tidy up your bedroom, you can tidy up the entire house, or you can just, what are you going to do this weekend? I'm going to tidy up. It's an important moment to catch up with your reading, or catch up with that series that you want to finish, or to catch up with all those little tasks at home that you've been putting off for some time. To catch up is to recover a previous level and to stay there. And last but not least, very importantly, if you're going to share information via the internet, via WhatsApp, via any other way, please make sure this information checks out. When an information checks out, it means that you have checked the facts and it's actually true. So make sure that everything that you share checks out. Like these 10 phrasal verbs, I guarantee you their meanings and applications completely check out. We hope that you have enjoyed this English Bite lockdown version. Remember that at Lexicom, English is easier and we're always here to help you. So put them in practice, stay at home, wash your hands, and remember, my name is Federico for Lexicom, where English is easier and you should be speaking English now.